What's up guys, welcome to another episode of Goat Life TV where we show you a little bit of our day-to-day lives. Right now we're in Dubrovnik, Croatia.
We're just wandering through the old town. We checked into our Salenga apartments and we're just going to show you guys around.
Let's go.
Dubrovnik is a famous spot for movies and TV shows. The Game of Thrones was filmed here. Apparently the next James Bond is going to be here, and right now they're setting up for Star Wars.
And so you can hear and see all this construction behind us, and they're actually adding onto the buildings for the set of Star Wars.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved our time in Split, but as soon as we arrived here in Dubrovnik, we were completely blown away by the architecture.
Yeah, if you watched our video from Split, you'd see the old town there, and we loved it there as well. But here, right next to us, is an enormous wall, and so it's almost like it's an entirely different world. Like, everything in here is old, the lanterns are old, the entrances, the doors, the walls, everything. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's many churches, there's lots of beautiful archways, and lots of towers. It's like fairy tale.
So right now we're gonna go up and walk the walls of the fort, but it looks like it's gonna rain again.
We're basically running to the city walls and hopefully we'll get some good views before the rain starts.
Yeah, we've been trying to get out and get some shots every time the rain clears, but it's been pretty much 5 days straight of pouring rain, but that's travel, it just happens sometimes. So let's see if we can see this wall.
All right, let's get walking.
We're officially on top of the wall. So we're walking on the city walls now, and they were built in the 14th century, and they hang on these cliffs right over the Adriatic, so the whole city kind of looks like this castle or fortress on the sea.
The walls surround the entire city, and they're between 1.5 and 5 meters thick. The cost of entering the walls is 120 kuna, which is about $20 US. It's a little bit pricey, but it's definitely worth it. Even though there's a ton of rain, walking up on this wall was amazing, and we were able to sit out the rain anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, we took about an hour and a half to walk around the entire thing, but we stopped a lot, took photos. I flew the drone a little bit. So it was a really nice walk though. It's kind of cool to have this up here. You could, if it wasn't so expensive, you could come up here and walk like every day you're in Dubrovnik.
Yeah, it's absolutely worth it. Highly recommend it.
Definitely. It's our last day here in Dubrovnik. The sun finally came out, and we're actually going to do the Game of Thrones tour right now.
Yeah, we're pretty nerdy, but we love that show.
Yeah, we watch it all the time. Watch through the whole series twice.
We're going to go with tours by locals, and we're going to go meet up with our guide right now.
So we're standing in front of the Blackwater Bay. So as you remember, in episode 9, season 2, King's Landing was attacked by Stannis' ships. Before that, King's Hand, Tyrion, was preparing defenses. And they were standing right across over there, where the cannon is now. So Varys and Tyrion planning defenses of King's Landing. The actual battle scene wasn't actually filmed here in the Blackwater Bay, but in the studio in Northern Ireland.
So this is the western entrance to the fortress, and another really famous scene from Game of Thrones was shot here. One of my favorite scenes when King Joffrey has a big hunk of shit thrown at him and hits him in the face, and a riot breaks out. And you can see this little tower right here is right behind me, and that's part of the scene. It's really famous. Alright guys, so we just finished up the Game of Thrones tour, and we're now packing up our apartment here at Selenga Apartments. We got to say goodbye to Dubrovnik.
Yes.
We had a great time. We walked the wall, we explored the city, and it was awesome.
We're off to Kotor, Montenegro, where we're going to spend a week. That's another episode, guys. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.